Hello everyone, today I'll unbox the MoYu RS3M V5 SE, and SE stands for Special Edition. So without further ado, let's get right into the cubes. Just unbox like this. So here we have the magnetic version, which is the cheapest among the three versions. So make sure not to damage the box. And we have the accessories box right here. In the accessories box, we have a card of the algorithms. Yeah, it's just a tutorial guide of how to solve the 3x3. So this is a new one, I guess. But yeah, assuming you buy this 3x3, you probably already know how to solve it. So there is also a screwdriver right here. And last but not least, a stand. So you may be wondering why there's no adjustment tools apart from the screwdrivers inside a accessories box. It's because this cube only has a screw. So let's demonstrate this thing. Yes, correct. This cube only has a screw and a spring. There's no dual adjustment systems that's like MoYu uses 5 years ago. There's no this type of adjustment system. Yeah. So yeah. Primary internals, I guess, and this should be a budget cube. And yeah, first turns. Now this cube has a glossy, matte finish. By the way, this is a frosted finish cube, and this is pretty slippery with a black MoYu Morfang Jiaoxi logo. So yeah. Is this cube good? Well, not really, but this cube should be very cheap. Like, when you take into consideration of the price, this cube has a pretty good value, considering that MoYu has been making some of the cheaper cubes which have amazing performances, such as the RS3M 2020 edition, and this cube reminds me of that. Like, this of course is the RS3M, this is not the 2020. This is the RS3M version 5, so this cube is giving me budget cube vibes. This cube reminds me of budget cubes. So for a budget cube, this cube actually has amazing performance, but of course this is not comparable to like modern flagship cubes such as the GAN 16 maglev Max or the MoYu Weilong version 1120 Magnum ball core UV plus maglev. Yeah, this cube, the plastic reminds me of the Weilong 3Z, you know, or the Weilong AM 3x3. I don't know if you remember that, but that is a like $6 Weilong AM, which is also made by MoYu. And this reminds me of that. Like, if you don't see the logo right here, just turn like this. And you know, also the circular center caps, it reminds me of that cube. Like, you could literally hand me this cube right here, and I do not see the logo, and I would think that this cube is the MoYu Weilong 3M. This is the Weilong AM 3x3. So, yeah, it reminds me of that. So incredible performance for a budget cube, but mid performance in a like flagship 3x3 standard. And here we have the magnetic dual adjustment system version. Yes, I can reach Chinese. So yeah. Well, we unbox like this. And here, let's really not to damage the box in this attempt. How do I like open the box safely without damaging it? Oh no. Please be gentle. Okay. No damage this time. So I'm expecting a blue adjustment tool, like this tiny little thing in this. Yes. It's true. It's very true. There's a tiny adjustment tool. And in addition, there's also this card, which is not be able to be seen in their like budget version. So I'm expecting to have like this transparent box. So let's see. Wait. Okay, there's no transparent box. But anyway, this cube also has matte finish and the same logo and the same color with the same color internals. First turn. Okay, this cube turns the same, right? This cube turns the same, but instead it has a like sort of like dual adjustment system that MoYu uses like 5 years ago. Well, how to use this thing? Just use the tool to like turn. Wait, is turn clockwise or counterclockwise? It's turns counterclockwise because you can see the directions of the gear right here. It turns counterclockwise, yes. Turn counterclockwise to adjust the elasticities, and for the tensions, just use a screw to adjust it. So in the magnetic version, there's no dual adjustment system, so you cannot adjust the elasticity of the cube. You can only adjust the tension. However, in this version, you can adjust the elasticity also. So is this a big deal? I don't think so. Like anyone who like buy these two basic versions of the RS3M V5 probably are beginner to like intermediate cubers. Like when they are in this level, like there's like no need to opt for the dual adjustment systems, and I think that adjusting the screw depth alone makes the customizability options enough for a beginner tuber. So for beginners, I recommend the cheapest version. This version, however, like if you are slightly richer or like have a few more dollars like sparing around and want to use it, just opt for this one. This like I'm expecting like $2 more max, around like $2 more for the dual adjustment systems beneath the like behind the center cap. So yeah, there is also this cube stand which you can put the cube on. And let's unbox the most expensive version and the most maxed out version, which is the MoYu RS3M version 5 maglev ball core with magic cloves. So this cube has 3 additional things compared to the like mid version, which is the dual adjustment system cube. This cube has additional maglev, additional ball core, and also additional magic cloves. So 3 things. Like these 2 cubes only have 1 difference though, which is the dual adjustment system. But this cube has 3 differences. And I'm really trying hard to not to damage the box. And here we go. Well, anyway, the axis box is present inside this box. So anyway, I'm just going to unbox the cube without looking at the axis box. And yeah, first turn. Oh. I actually need some help here. Okay, you see UV coating, blue internals. This reminds me of the Weilong V9. Like if you remember this, only the maxed out version of the Weilong V9, which has 20 Magnum ball core, have this kind of like bluish green internals. So yeah, for starters, yeah, this cube is way better compared to these two. This cube is not slippery at all because of the UV coating, or more you call it the magic cloth. But is this cube like flagship performance? I'm talking about the Weilong version 11, 20 million ball core type performances. No, this cube is like less flimsy and less fast compared to the MoYu Weilong version 11, 20 million ball core UV plus maglev plus magic curves, because this cube is slower. So actually, some people might like this actually. Like for people who average like 12 to 15 seconds, they don't need like ultra fast cubes like Ehang has. Like they only need like the speed of this cube like this, right? This is already fast enough for them. Like they might even consider this cube too fast after like putting in like enough DNM inside the cube. And yes, I can think of like a type of people who like will genuinely benefit from this cube. Obviously, they like are not super rich. They like maybe offer like mid-range to low price speed cube. So $20, I guess, around $20. This cube, like I guess it would be around $20. And this is for the people who average like 12 to 15 seconds. They might main this cube. Like when I was like back in the day when I was averaging like 12 to 15 seconds, which cube was I using? Like not even the GAN XS. Like when you use the GAN XS, I averaged like 12 seconds. So 12 to 15, like even before the GAN XS, which I forgot what cube I was using. And of course, this cube is like better, maybe better than the GAN XS. So yeah, in 2025 standards, you can really buy cubes cheap with good performances. I'm expecting a dual adjustment system. Yes, this is a dual adjustment system. So yeah, same adjustment systems for these two, but different for the cheapest version. I actually have to like check the adjustment systems to be able to distinguish. Okay, this one is the standard, this one is the dual adjustment system, and this one is the most expensive. So cheapest to most expensive. So yeah. Can I feel the differences of these two? Well, is this cube slightly faster? But not really, if you're not comparing them side by side. Even if you are. Like, okay, I can imagine that this cube has a lower elasticity setting compared to this cube, even that you cannot adjust the elasticity on this cube. So if you like turn this like 1 to 2 clicks more in the elasticity, this cube will feel literally the same as this one. So but at the present setting, I think that this cube is more suitable for cubers. Since this cube may be too fast and too flimsy, but it's only slightly. So it's only by comparison that you will find that this cube is slightly flimsier and slightly faster. Yeah, if you want to mess around with the settings, just go for this one, I guess. This may be like $2 more than this one, which is the standard version. And most people will just go for this one, yes. They'll go straight to this one. Because this cube literally has additional UV coating, additional maglev, and additional ball core. So yeah. Is this 8 Magnum bond core or 20 Magnum bond core? It doesn't say. The box doesn't say. So I guess I have to find that out myself. And in this case, the magnets are not visible in the core. So yeah, the magnets might just hide inside the core. I'm guessing 8 magnets because 20 magnets is just too fancy on this cube. And also, you know, there's no repelling magnets on the edges. So this can be 20 magnets. So it says ball core, by the way. So it has to be magnets. So I'm guessing 8 core, 8 Magnum bond core. So yeah. Let's do a solve on each cube. This is the standard version. I'm hoping for sub 10. I average like 7 seconds, by the way, like 7 to 8 seconds. Ooh. Oh, slow. This cube is like, I mean, this solve is so slow. This one. Okay, this is better. 8 seconds off. So yeah, this is the maxed out version. The RS3M V5 SE. Maglev ball core with magic gloves. So yellow seems pretty good, but I'm not doing yellow because white seems pretty good also. And I can make an X cross. Ooh, X cross. Let's go. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Not bad. So yeah, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, and 8 seconds. Surprisingly, I got the best time with the standard version, which is pretty hilarious. But anyway, these are of course budget cubes. If they're not budget cubes, it would be like Weilong version 11. Like there's also like Weilong version 11 SE, which I'll unbox in the next video. So yeah, the Weilong version 11 series are for rich people and like people who are like sub 12. Or if you're sub 15 and rich, you can also like opt for the version 11. So yeah, these are a line of budget cubes. RS3M version 5 SE. And I remember like Luke Garrett also broke the one-handed row record with the RS3M version 5. So yeah, that's pretty like that is pretty impressive. Like the most expensive version, like the performance is pretty good even in the like flagship standard. This cube might be able to compete with flagship cubes one says it probably, I guess. These two cubes are pretty smooth also, which I must mention. And this giving me like super budget cube vibes. it might be like have similar feeling to the Meilong 30M version 2. So yeah. These cubes I have a feeling that they just put some like flagship features to a budget cube, and this is the end result. It ends up with a budget cube which has UV coating, has sport core, and has mag left. And yeah, if this cube is like $20 to $22.99, it would be a reasonable price. So over that, you might need to think twice before buying this cube. And if it's like sub $20, it is a solid choice. So yeah, this is the end of the unboxing video, and I'm here with Speed. Peace out.